but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a sinker there, swung on and missed for out. Stepping up to the plate, Stan Musial, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Smoke comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Mike Piazza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 out, nobody on. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Hicks on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Anibal Sanchez reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ramirez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that's the second out. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Piazza has a play. And that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gregorius onto the grass. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Striding in, Mike Trout. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
So 1-1 home. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Schwarber racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. They've got 2 already home in the inning, and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. Standing in, Mike Schmidt. No hits to this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Stan Musial. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Schwarber waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll... Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ground ball right into the shift. A quick out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Richards, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Raul Mondesi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Runner goes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dylan Betances comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now to the plate. Bryce Harper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Schwarber is under it. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. But the left fielder calls him off, and Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Justin Smoke now. Ball one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. To first. He's out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. Trevino is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time out. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hot shot down the line. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Adam Ottavino takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And the inning goes away in into the box now, David Peralta. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
This guy's having.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Ready for another shot now, Mike Schmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schwarber moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Stan Musial. 1 run in and 1 gone so far for Central. So they'll make a matchup move. Steve Pearce will come on now as the pinch hitter. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe. Ready now, Zach Britton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Yelich is under it. 1 away. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Peralta. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a... Jake Diekman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Vladimir Guerrero will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1-0 the count. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Now batting, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's through, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. In is Christian Yelich. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right. 1 out. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now. So striding forward now, Mike Schmidt. And their runners at the corners now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. There's one. On the smoke, it's a double play, and that'll end. Jose LeClerc, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. He went deep last time up.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Trout is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge.